Hello there. Today we are going to do 4.3, which is solving linear equations with brackets. So it moves on from 4.2 because in 4.2 we did the same sums that we're going to do today with brackets, but we're going to show you two different ways to do it. Can you please press pause and write down what you see? Thank you. Okay, don't forget that I will be seeing these and you must have the notes, okay? So whether you show it at the end of the term, if you're in Miss Griffith's class, or for us, we're going to upload them maybe every couple of weeks or end of the week. You have to show me the pictures of your books and what you have done. So you must have the notes written as well. Okay, so this is the question that you have written down, hopefully. And we're going to do method 1, which is what you learnt yesterday. So with the brackets, we've got 3 multiplied by the bracket. So the opposite of multiplying is dividing. So we're going to divide both of those by 3. When we do that, we're happy because all of a sudden we have been able to get rid of the 3. So 18 divided by 3 is 6. And we know from yesterday the opposite of plus 5 is minus 5. So your answer should be x equals 1. Need a new pen. Okay, now remember, put it back in and see if it works. 1 plus 5 in the brackets is 6. 3 times 6 is 18. All right, so today we're going to do the other method where we expand our brackets. Oh, look, I've got another pen that doesn't work. Great. Hang on a second. Excuse me. Okay, so expand your brackets. Hopefully you've done that because you all know how to do it. So we're going to go 3 times x is 3x. Put down the plus. 3 times 5 is 15. And that, of course, equals 18. Now you'll see we're back to a question like we did yesterday. So remember, the first thing that you do with the x is multiply it by 3. The second thing you do is add 15. So we're going to reverse it and inverse it. So this becomes minus 15, and this becomes divided by 3. And we're going this way. So we're going to subtract 15 from both sides, and we get 3x equals 18 minus 15 is 3. Divide both sides by the 3, and look at that, we get the same answer. So sometimes you can do either of those methods. Usually the quickest way is our first way. So now I'm going to have a go. When you're finished, have a look up and see if you agree with what I did. Using the two methods, sorry. So the first method is from yesterday. Okay, what's wrong with this one straight away? You will see that this is going to become a decimal. Now this is when you choose to stop. Okay, so we're actually going to stop at that point. And we're going to come over here and we're going to expand our brackets. See what happens. So we get 7 times x is 7x plus 7 times 2 is 14. And that will equal 10. Okay, so then we have, how do we get to the x first? We multiply by 7. Then we're going to add 14. The opposite of that is negative 14. And the opposite of plus 7 is divided by 7. Okay, working left from right, we are going to subtract 14 from both sides. We have 7x is equal to 10 minus 14 is minus 4. And then 7 times x, so we're going to divide both sides by 7. And then we have x equals minus 4 on 7. Now, if I had kept going there, I would have got the same answer, but I'm dealing with fractions all the way through, whereas this way you just get your fraction at the end. So they're the decisions that you have to make with these kind of questions. So we're going to have a look at this one now. It says 7 bracket x minus 5 equals 28. You should be copying these because it's like your examples from the classroom. All right, so the first thing you check is, can you divide both sides by what is in front of the brackets? So this is method 1 from yesterday, or last lesson. So we're going to divide both sides by 7. Does 27 go into 28? Yes, it does. So the best method to use is method 1. Method 1 is what we did yesterday. Please have a go at that. Have a look up in a minute and see if you get what I did. Okay, if you've got the answer and people are catching up, substitute your answer. Hopefully you got x equals 9. Put it into here. 9 minus 5 is 4. 7 times 4 is 28. Okay, so now we're going to look at this one and see which one the best method is. If we use our method from yesterday, we would divide by 6 and divide by 6. So we say straight away 7 divided by 6 gives us a fraction. If we cannot deal with that, it would be better. So we do today's one. So we're going to go expand our brackets out. So we get 6 times x is 6x, plus 6 times 3 is 18, and that is equal to 7. Okay, what have we done? First, we have multiplied by 6, and then we have added 18. The opposite of that is minus 18. The opposite of times 6 is divided by 6. We are going to work across from left to right. First thing we do is subtract 18. Subtract 18. Okay, then we have 6x equals 7 minus 18 is minus 11. And the last thing we have to do is divide both sides by our 6. So your answer is x equals negative 11 over 6. Okay, that's it. That's what 4.3 is. It's not a lot of work at all to do today. You should be able to do at least half of it in this lesson. Here are the questions that I'd like to do. They're also written in your lesson plan. You can press pause or you can go to your lesson plan. Thanks, guys.